Thanks. Right. So I'm doing something right now that most of you might not have done in a long, long time. Nothing. No device apart from this one. Just being here with you. You know, a few weeks back, I sat in silence for 5 minutes. I decided to. With just me and my thoughts, no phones, no scrolling, no nothing. And I made it to 14 seconds before I actually grabbed my phone. Not because I wanted to check something, but because I'd forgotten how to just exist. And that's when I realized AI won't replace me. I've already replaced myself. Now, let me tell you about someone I recently met. Let's call her Rachel. Rachel's 28. She's a software engineer, really smart. She reached out to me after attending an event where I was invited to speak about AI dependency. It was nice. She said something to me that I haven't been able to forget about. She said, I used ChatGPT to break up with my boyfriend. Not to figure out what to say, but to write the whole message, the whole thing. Well, to be honest, the AI gave her something mature and kind. It said things like, I want to honor my own growth, and you deserve someone who could truly show up. Beautiful. The guy on the other end, he texted back saying that this was the most sophisticated breakup he'd ever experienced. Yeah. Anyways, we spoke for another 15 minutes or so. And then she said something to me that struck me cold. She said, I'm not afraid of being replaced. I'm afraid of becoming optional. She was not worried that AI is going to take her job. She was worried that the AI is getting better at becoming Rachel than she was. If you ask me, I think we are stuck in this dependency loop. We are asking machines how we should be humans, how we should empathize, how we should show sympathy. And that is scary. Now, let me show you one more thing. ChatGPT reached 100 million users in just 2 months of its launch. Not 10 or 20, 100 million. That's the fastest growing app in the history of humankind. You and I, we are not only using it for work, we are outsourcing a lot of things. Things like apologies, thank yous, birthday messages, difficult conversations, and what we want for dinner. Really. Now, before you start thinking that I'm against AI, I'm not. It's nice. It's incredibly useful. I use it at times for work, for research, for 1,000 different things. But here's the distinction that matters. Use AI as a tool to draft the email, but write the apology yourself. Use it to maybe organize your thoughts, but start to rethink for yourself. The question isn't, should you use AI? The question is, what are you using it for? Are you using it to be more you or less you? Now, this pattern actually scales a lot, not just to the personal stuff. Let me take you to August of 2023 to the US, Maui. There were wildfires, over 100 people dead. And while the island was still burning, AI generated images of rescue workers and survivors flooded the internet. Tens of millions of shares. A lot of people donated to fake campaigns. Not because they were stupid, but because verification felt inefficient, because they trusted their feed. I think we have started scrolling faster than we can actually think. We have outsourced the truth itself. Now, let me lighten the mood here a bit. let me tell you about me. A little story, right? So, my wife and I, we celebrated our 10th wedding anniversary last year. It was nice, it was beautiful. I asked one of her friends to film us while I'll do the re-proposal. It went well. So I sat down, I wrote something. It was nice, it was good. But then I thought, this is going to be the biggest thing I'm ever going to say to anyone. It has to be perfect. So what did I do? I opened an AI, gave it my speech and said, make it more memorable and romantic. And oh boy, did it. It gave me something amazing. There was this line about choosing her in every lifetime, in every version of the universe. Poetic. Even Shakespeare would have cried. So I used it. Well, I edited a bit. It made it sound more like me. But that lifetime line, that was pure algorithm. So now picture this. The ring, restaurant, one knee. I said the words. She cried. Her friend cried. People on the other tables cried. The video went viral on Instagram. 3,000 likes. Her mum still watches it as if it's some kind of guided meditation. And honestly, I meant every word. I want her in every lifetime. But there's always a but. But the morning after, we are in bed. She's half asleep, head on my shoulder, and she says, darling, say that lifetime line again. And I froze. I forgot what the line was. I knew there was something about lifetimes and stuff, but the words, gone. Because I had put in so much effort to memorize an AI version. But I'm smart. I took out my phone, I opened the draft, and I started to read back to her. She's smarter. She said, oh, wait, not like that. In your own words, silly. I said, okay, challenge accepted. So, to save myself from embarrassment, I said something embarrassing. I said, I just want to hang out with you for the rest of my life. Exactly. Even she laughed like that. And she said, yes, that's more like you. That's nice. And I was like, should I be offended or relieved? The AI gave us the perfect Instagram moment, 3,000 people's validations, but that morning, that clumsy, I want to hang out with you forever, that was ours. And I completely missed it, memorizing somebody else's beautiful words. When she's old and I'm old, and then she would ask me, why did I marry her? Or what did I say to repropose her? Which version am I going to remember? The version that gave me 3,000 likes or the one that was actually mine? I don't know the answer to that. Right. I get the vibe in the room. Before you start judging me and saying, oh, now the next thing he's going to say is AI is bad, technology is bad, put your phones down, go touch grass. No, I'm not going to say that. Because that is lazy. Being human is hard. The truth is hard. Being human means taking a decision and living with it, risking rejection. AI didn't make us scared of those things. We already were. AI just gave us the permission to stop trying. At this point, I would actually like to ask you to do three things. Take it as a challenge, or if this talk even motivated you a bit, for the next 4 weeks, do these three things. Just think about yourself. Notice. Notice when you're about to outsource something. Just notice. And when you notice, you realize, what are you doing? Choose one time this week, next week, the week following that. Choose the clumsy version, your version, and stay with it. Stay in the room with it. Stay with your feelings, with your life. You know, before I go, and I know my time is about to be over, before I go, I just want to confess something. I used AI to write part of the speech. Well, I want to structure it better. I wanted to give the perfect TED talk, data driven emotion, algorithmic timing, perfect emotions and stuff. But then I thought, if I stand here using AI to tell you to limit your use of AI, I'm proving we're all gone. So I did something. I deleted all of it. I even asked the organizers to redo the slides for me until recently, and they did. And I wrote everything by myself, every word with my inconsistent, inefficient human brain. Yes, maybe it's not perfect, maybe the structure's messier, maybe the timing's a bit off, maybe some jokes didn't land, but it's mine, and I am proud of it. You know, when tomorrow AI asks to take over, and it will every single day, you will have one choice to make. Will you stay in the room or will you not? I don't know about you, but I am staying in the room. I don't want somebody else to tell me how I should be. I am staying here. Are you? Thank you.